I purchased a PCP agreement on a vehicle, and at the time I was not sure, but they used some sort of high pressure tactics, so saying that you have to do it now, otherwise you might go to someone else and the store's closing, and etc. So I've done it, but I did respectfully say to the person at the time that I would like to make my decision in the morning, but with these pressure tactics, I've signed the contract. I paid partial deposit towards it, not the full deposit. So that deposit, which is £1,000, and I've asked in the morning, immediately the following morning, that I would like to cancel this agreement, and I'm not happy with it. Whereas I've been informed that I'm going to lose the deposit, and I'm just trying to confirm whether I can get this money back or not.
Okay, so a PCP contract is a bit like a hire purchase contract. It stands for personal contract purchase, but the big difference is that at the end of the term, is it a 3-year term, Mohamed?
42 months.
42 months. What's that in years? I can't think now.
That's 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yes.
At the end of the 3.5 years, you make a bigger payment than you would do under hire purchase, and you have an option to either make that big payment to buy the car, or you can return the car and not make that final payment, or you can trade in the car for a new deal for another 36 or 42 months. So that's how PCP works. When you say you were subjected to high pressure tactics, can you give me a little bit more detail?
Well, I did request that I would make my decision in the morning, where the credit check hadn't been undertaken at the time. So he was, in a way, saying you would go to somebody else, and I've taken you. The store's closing. I've left it open for you. It just made me feel a bit guilty in that way. So just saying stuff like this. So I've signed the contract, but in the morning I've said I won't. But they've already said they've ordered the vehicle. And so we're going to have a situation. So you're going to lose your £1,000 deposit. So I've asked them. They've invited me in the store for a meeting. I don't know where I stand. Obviously, yep. I don't know what.
Where did you sign the contract, Mohamed? Was it at their premises, at the dealership?
Yes, it was at their premises.
Okay. Mohamed, I'm afraid you might be stuck here, because if you sign it away from their premises, then you have a 14-day cooling off period. But if you sign it at their premises, that cooling off period doesn't apply. And I don't think what you've described to me is going to be enough to say that you were subjected to duress, and that you can set the contract aside because you were subjected to some form of economic duress. I'm afraid saying, we've kept the store open for you and it's not fair and you might go off somewhere else, so please buy the car, doesn't come close to what the courts would say is enough to show that you were put under so much pressure it's unfair.
And just additionally, also, when he took the test drive, he said, would you buy if you take you on the test drive, it's subject to you if you'd like to buy the car. So at the time I said I'd consider to buy the car, and I came back, and in the form of, because they've taken me on a test drive, they've actually said to you, I've taken you on a test drive. I thought you were subject to buy the car. Like all of these little things they've been saying.
Yeah,
so
it's not going to be enough. It's slightly shoddy second-hand type car. So, was it a second-hand car?
No, it was a brand new
car. Okay, slightly shoddy second-hand car salesman tactics being done by a brand new car dealer, but it doesn't come close to economic duress, I'm afraid. He was just guilting you into it. And next time, Mohamed, this is of no use this time, but next time there's a very useful 2-letter word that I use. It's no. Some people would use a 4-letter word, but I don't believe in that sort of thing. But saying no to people works remarkably well, because you don't sign what you don't want to sign. I'm sorry, Mohamed, but I don't think you're going to be able to get out of this contract.